A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So, time for the anthems. Ndika finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, he's a real physical presence to start with, and for me, he anticipates the game extremely well. What I like about him most, though, is the effect he has on the rest of the defence. He's one of those players that makes other players play better. He's always talking.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that gets things running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. It'll be a throw-in. Great vision. It's a promising position. Real chance! The first significant strike. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Fofana. Guesson. Oh, this is a great position. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Doué. Oh, that's superb. Not the most accurate pass. He's having a pop! And again! And again! And he's there to clear it.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Oh, that's fabulous. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Quarter of an hour played. Guesson. Oh, well played, well played. That's really well cleared. Doué tries to play it through. Now here's the delivery. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Sangare tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Ivory Coast currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Adingra aims beyond the defence. Ivory Coast leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pinches it off him. Indica. And he's picked it up out wide. Driven in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Gasson clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Ivory Coast are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Operi. And it's Fofana. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Out for a throw. Ivory Coast heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Fofana. 40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Operi. And it's Fofana. Oh, good ball! Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. There's the clearance. Referee's given a throw.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Fofana.
additionnel.
Goes for the shot! And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Et d'autres accessoires
Ivory
sont
Coast
disponibles à la
firmly
boutique
in
du club.
control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs sur le terrain.
The second period is underway. Looking to play him in. Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Doué. Guesson. Looking for options for movement. And he's forced to go back. Ecuador disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's been played through. There's the header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ecuador have the chance to go the other way. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Fofana. Oh, super. Guesson! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Ecuador couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Chance! It's hit the upright. Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack, just change the rhythm up front.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Adingra. And it's Fofana. Perry. Cross to the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Adingra. That's a throw. Ivory Coast can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And he skips past his man. Chips it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Ivory Coast do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pepe. Adingra. He's having a hit! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Changement pour la Côte d'Ivoire. Le numéro 14.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Attention.
And a header! He will be livid with himself.
Ivory Coast are totally dominant in the middle of the park.
Tries one from range! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
But pour l'équipe de Côte d'Ivoire.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Ecuador really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Changement pour la Côte d'Ivoire. Le numéro 24.
Ivory Coast are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Sankare. Into the last quarter of an hour. He'll try from distance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Oh, can he finish? No, it's wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Perry. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Ecuador are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. Doué. And Sankare. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And the counter is on. He's got away.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps
It's a goal
additionnel.
kick. That's destined for the flank. 4 extra minutes added on. He's found a way through. And the shot! Oh, terrific save. Impressive jump! So that's it. It is all over. Ivory Coast really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demande toute votre attention. Un petit garçon